Okay, in this example we're going to do a little bit different fence. The number of feet we're going to do is based on acreage. The customer calls in and says that they need 3 acres of fencing. So in order to figure acres, I take 3 times 43,560 times square root, and that gives me one side. So if I take my 3 times 43,560 times square root is 362 feet for one side. 4, which equals 1,448 feet. So I write my 1,448 up. Okay, my post spacing, I'm going to do 10 foot on this estimate. My number of ends, I've got my gate opening here, so I've got an end here, and I've got an end here. So I've got 2 ends. The number of corners, I've got 1 here, 2, 3, 4 corners. The number of braces, I take my ends times 1 and my corners times 2, so I got 2 ends, that's 2 braces, and 4 corners times 2 is 8, so I've got 10 total braces. My post spacing, I've got 1,448 feet divided by 10. To figure my line post is 145, so I take my ends and corners out divided by 2, so I've got a total of 6. So I take 145 minus 3. So I'm taking my ends and my corners, divide them by 2. So I've got 6 here, divided by 2 equals 3. And my lines are 145, and I minus the 3, which equals 142. So I know that I need 142 line posts. And the type of fence I'm going to do is a combination fence of a top rail of our 5 1/4 inch, and I'm going to do 3 coated wire below it and 1 hot wire. Okay. The number of gates, I have 1 gate, and it's a, let's say it's a 12-footer. Paint, we need to figure paint because I want to paint my posts. So I have a total of 142 plus 6 is 148. So if I take 148 divided by 60 is 3 buckets of paint. So I know that I'm going to need 3 5-gallon buckets. Paint again is, each bucket covers 60 posts. Each 5-gallon bucket covers 60 posts. Okay, so my 5 1/4 inch fence comes in 660 foot rolls and 330 foot rolls. So I take my total footage, 1,448 divided by 660, and that equals 2.19. So I know I'm going to need 2 660 foot rolls of 5.25 inch and 1 330 foot roll of 5.25 inch. Okay. Staying on the line to finish the 5 1/4 inch rail, I know that my fence is 10 foot on center. We typically sell the rolls with brackets based on 12 foot post spacing. So with this fence, I'm going to get 2 56 brackets with each 660 foot roll and 28 brackets with each 330 foot roll. So I'm going to receive 56 plus 56 plus 28 is 140 brackets. We've said that we've got 148 total posts, so I'm going to need an extra, we'll figure an extra 10 brackets to give them a couple extra. So we're going to go 10 extra brackets. Now, we need to figure our end buckles for where we start and stop with this fence. And I basically have one start and one stop. So we're going to have 2 end buckles. And I figure a splice buckle for every roll of fence, so we'll throw in 3 splice buckles. I need to figure my spoolers. I've got 1,448 feet, and I need a spooler every 330 feet, so I go 1,448 divided by 330, which equals about 5 spoolers for that stretch